So, hi everyone. My name is Samantha Lee Curvin, and I usually go by my middle name Lee. Today, or really last night into today, I felt like doing something different, and I was inspired to do something different based on a scope that I watched earlier by my friend Natalia. Her Periscope name is essential_queen. And in her Periscope, she did a scope about being productive. Hello, everyone who's joining in. She did a scope about being productive. And in her scope, she challenged us to do a few things. And she was inspired by an earlier challenge that I did. For those of you, hello, Godson 123 Smith. For those of you who don't know, I did a snow challenge earlier today. And it's so funny that the snow challenge is probably another reason why, thank you for the hearts, another reason why I am doing this scope right now. So in the snow challenge we had to jump in the snow or donate to a domestic violence fund, which I donated anyway, but it was just so fun to just take the jump right into the snow. Something that I haven't done. I haven't played in snow since I was probably like 10 years old. So anyway, so she was inspired to, yes, take the jump. She was inspired to do a Periscope where she challenged us to do things, and so I'm gonna take on her challenge, and I will go through that in a minute. So the title of the Periscope is Best Life Now, and just to take the jump. So what can you, her first question was, what can you do to become productive today and every day? So basically what I've been doing to be productive today and every day is read my Bible more. I've been using the Bible in the Bible in a Year app from YouVersion to help guide me through reading. And I like that app because it helps me, sorry, I'm gonna block people. It helps me set a pace for reading the Bible. So I really like that, and it helps me be more productive. My goal is to deepen my relationship with God, and so I've been doing that by praying more consistently and intentionally, as well as reading my Bible more. Another thing that has helped me be more productive is reading more. So I've been reading this book, Destiny by T.D. Jakes. And so lately I've been feeling like my passion is meeting my purpose. And I'm not quite there yet. It's like a budding flower getting ready to bloom. Thank you for the hearts. It's like a budding flower getting ready to bloom. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Harold X2. I really appreciate your comment. So basically, lately I've been feeling like my passion has been meeting my purpose. And this book right here is all about stepping into your purpose. So what is purpose, Lee? Okay, because my name is Lee. What is purpose? Purpose is the destination that our calling on our life is leading us to, right? At the end of the day, my purpose and our purpose, hello, thank you for inviting your followers. At the end of the day, my purpose and then our purpose is to serve God and to bring Him glory in everything that we do. So reading this book, again, I'll show you, this book is amazing, probably about a third way through. Reading this book and doing other things have been helping me be more productive on a day-to-day life. Thank you for those. It's kind of late. Yes, I was just about to say, it's kind of late, but we won't be laying down, not at least me. This is, it's late for some, early for others, but whatever, I'm up. So the second thing that she challenged us to do is to make a list of our fears, okay? So I'm going to be transparent and share with you some of my fears. So one of my fears was to do this Periscope video. Hello, Sarah Jeva, I don't know what's your name, but thank you. Hi. One of my fears is to do this Periscope video. I've never did a live broadcast before. I've always watched. The name of the book is Destiny by T.D. Jakes. Destiny for Harold X2. Step into your purpose. So even coming to talk to you all on this live Periscope video, I would have thought I've never done that. I mean, I've been on Periscope for quite a few months, just watching, just being a viewer, but I never did a live broadcast. So now I'm here doing a live broadcast. So I'm overcoming one of my fears. And then another one of my fears is to be underprepared for situations and opportunities. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. Again, this is my first Periscope. I'm only here just to share something with you all, and I'm hopeful that what I say really impacts somebody. So part of my fear is to be underprepared for situations and opportunities. I'm somebody who wants to always have her I's dotted and her T's crossed. And, you know, I just need to know that as long as I study, you know, obviously I'm going to study what I can. But then I also need to trust God more and know that he will prepare me for any situation that he will put me in. So that's one thing that I definitely am going to do internally to face these fears of mine. And then the last fear that I'm going to, yes, when you believe in God, he will have your back. That is so true. And that's something that I've definitely been experiencing. Hello from Atlanta. Hi, Atlanta. For those of you who are joining, I'm new to Scope. I'm just talking about living your best life now and just taking a plunge and just jumping into things and overcoming fear. I was talking about overcoming fears, and my fears, for those of you who joined, thank you, sister, is to do this Periscope video, okay? Being underprepared for situations. And my last thing would be starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur. So I'm just going to show you all, let me see, double tap. Okay, so this is my vision board. And I recently made this, but I want to zoom in to this one thing that I have here. You should start a business now. Put that on. I was just putting it on, but after watching some Periscopes lately about visions and challenges, I really just need to do what I'm feeling in my spirit. So I just need to do it. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel like I watched enough plan, prepare, and pray. Yep, that's what I've been doing. I feel like I've watched so many Periscopes that the hardest part was pressing broadcast live, or whatever you start broadcast was the hardest part. So starting a business is something that I definitely need to do, and I plan on doing. So to kind of like wrap this up, because I didn't plan, hello from Russia, I didn't plan on being on here long, but to wrap this up, I was watching recently a Steve Harvey clip, and where he was talking to his audience in Family Feud, and he was explaining to his audience that in order to become successful in life, one needs to jump. Thank you. One needs to jump, which is something that all successful people have to do, right? And have done. He also talks about when you first jump. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that I'm motivating you. Thank you. When you first jump, you know, when you jump, you have a parachute, and he talks about when you first jump, even your parachute doesn't come out all the way at first. And you might have some bruises and cuts. And a lot of us stop there, right? We don't follow through with our dreams and our visions and the things that are put inside of us because of all the obstacles and roadblocks that we get, right? So he talks about, your parachute doesn't come out, you get bruised, but eventually your parachute does come out, right? And it does because that's what God promised us. And so, just to encourage you guys today, I don't want to just exist in life, and you cannot just exist in life. To get what you want, you have to just jump, right? And so, Steve Harvey keeps talking about how God gave us gifts, and we all have gifts. We just have to identify it and live in our gifts. And so he even quotes scriptures, which I thought was kind of cool to, thank you. He even quoted some scriptures because without making it, oh, wow, this is so sweet that you needed this message. That is so cool to me. Okay. So, Steve Harvey was talking about, your gifts making room for you. And for those of you who maybe have a Bible near, that would be Proverbs 18 and 16. Your gifts will make room for you and bring you before great men. Nope, there won't be any of that, but you will get blocked. Okay. How your gifts will make room for you and bring you before great men. And that's something that I'm living. And before I even knew it, I'm living this. Things that I thought people don't even care about has made room for me. So without me getting emotional, I'm definitely not going to cry on here. But anyway, to tie this all up, I challenge you to just jump, to be productive, to identify and overcome your fears, to not play it safe, to don't be just fearful and never do anything. I challenge you all to identify and live in your gift. Get the best life that God has for you. I know that that's my plan. He gives us life so that we can live in more of an abundance, right? And I believe, again, I am not well versed in the Bible, but I believe that's John 10. Okay, sorry, I'm going to block somebody else. Thank you all for the love and support and the hearts. Sorry. I believe that was John 10 in verse 10. Wow, this is so cool that I'm getting this response from you all. I really appreciate it because, like I said, this is my first scope. Don't you want to have an abundant life? Don't you want to overcome fears? Don't you want to have what God, the best life that God has for you? Don't you want to have that? And I know I do. So my plan, oh, this is beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lovely diamond for you. Thank you. My plan is to be obedient. Oh, wow. To touch people. So it's so funny that you say that. I'm a nurse, and part of being a nurse is touching people's lives and saving people's lives. So I received that with what you just said. My purpose is to touch people. That's great. I received that. So to tie it up, my plan is to be obedient, to overcome fear, and to just jump. So I challenge you all to either write down, post on a social media, or even make a broadcast, right? And you don't have to do the broadcast or post on social media, but even if you write it down and share with another person that you believe in, or that believes in you and that you can confide in, I challenge you all to do the same things that my friend Natalia challenged me. And that was what can you do to become productive today and every day? Okay? And make a list of your fears, and then to make a list of things that you could do internally and externally to pursue and face your fears. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. I know it's late. Have a good night. So like I said, I challenge you all to do those things and to live the best life that God has for you. that's basically all I had to say. I thank you all for those who've joined.